Hi everyone, welcome to my channel Sketching. This is Imran. It's going to be starting my first sketch of my 5-minute sketch challenge. So today what I'm doing is I've taken a picture of my breakfast, which is a lovely cup of Americano coffee with my bagels on a little plate. So yes, I'm definitely gonna recommend giving this a go because it's really an exercise for you to kind of get used to drawing every day and using your muscle memory and your coordination to kind of improve on your art. So basically what I did was I started with just a quick outline, and because 5 minutes is not a long time to think about what you're drawing, you tend to just draw as you quickly look at something and you're just going ahead and drawing in the basic shapes. So one thing I did notice with the Apple Pencil is that because you're drawing on glass, it's very difficult to maintain a smooth curve, whereas where you're drawing on actual traditional material like paper and using a pencil, you've got that friction between the both, and you've got a lot more control. But this is the first time I've ever done this on an iPad Pro, this 5-minute challenge. Previously I did it with traditional material, so I was I was actually learning while I was doing this. So I'm just drawing in a couple of the details here. Again, because of the time constraint, you don't realize that time's literally running away. So you don't have much time to think about what you're doing. You're literally just drawing. And the reason I'm encouraging you to do this is because if you don't draw every day, or if you're not kind of using your drawing muscles every day, if you like, in your hand and with your brain, you're just not going to kind of like bed into art and kind of get better and improve. Like I said, this is a 30-day challenge that I'm setting up. It's actually really a challenge for myself, especially on the digital side of things. That I want to kind of work more on the digital purely because of convenience and ease of not having to carry your materials around with you, and so you can just quickly get your tablet out and draw. It just helps so much, and you'll see over the next couple of days I'll be drawing all sorts of objects. It's best to kind of draw objects that you're not really used to drawing, because it kind of gives you an idea of how to do things better. So you can see the way I'm drawing the bagels right now, my lines are very, very wiggly, if you like, and that's purely because of the screen. But you can easily overcome that, because the purpose of this isn't to draw the perfect drawing, and it won't be a perfect drawing because of the time constraints. It's just to get something down, look at something and draw it, and then later on you can review. Because the plan is now to hopefully, after the 30-day challenge, we'll have 30 drawings, and then we can review them after that in the new year, where I'll spend a lot more time on this drawing itself, and then I'll explain how to kind of refine your drawing, improve the kind of look of it, improve the constraints, and kind of basically just improve the drawing to a better level. But you've got to start somewhere. So if you think that you're going to do some amazing drawing straight off the bat, then it's going to be really difficult unless you're an experienced artist. And in 5 minutes, not many people can do a brilliant drawing in 5 minutes. That's absolutely perfect. That's why it's called a 5-minute sketch. You're just sketching down ideas. So what I'm doing now is I'm just literally just putting in some gradation, some shadows of what I can see, quickly putting in some shadows and a bit of texture on the bagel there, and I was actually contemplating on fully colouring this in, but there was just not enough time. I think on my drawing tomorrow, what I'm going to concentrate on is maybe just one object. I probably shouldn't have put so many objects in my in this composition, especially because of the time. So I'm going to recommend that you go for just one object. So maybe just a glass of coffee, or just I don't know, whatever you have lying around. Just take a quick picture of it like I have, and just go ahead and sketch it. You don't need to colour it fully. Just go for just a plain rough sketch and put in some shadows and kind of put in some proportions if you can. Over here what I'm doing is I'm just using some lines, like type of a crosshatched line, to just kind of indicate some kind of contours and shapes. And now what I'm doing is I'm just added another layer in and put it underneath so that I can just add a little bit of tonal value. Again, I wasn't going to colour it in, so I just decided to choose a darker shade, like a grey, yellowish grey, and just go ahead and put in the tones in to give it a bit more depth. So we're just playing around with the kind of size of the brush. Now that's the kind of negative aspects of drawing in digital. You've got to kind of tweak with your materials, like change the size and add in a layer, whereas if you're drawing with a normal pen and paper, you don't have to deal with that. You've got control and it's a lot faster. But I think I'm going to do this entire challenge on the iPad Pro with the Apple Pencil, because I kind of want to see the digital side of things, and then we'll kind of move more towards a traditional in the new year. So at the end, I think my 5 minutes was up. I decided to just add in a little bit of colour on the on the base of the of the glass and plate, just to kind of make it pop out a little bit. But yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this little quick sketch. Please try this yourself, and I hope you see me doing day 2 sketch tomorrow. So thanks so much for your time. Take care of yourself, and peace.